Hello everyone, and welcome to our Assassin's Creed Odyssey Let's Play. We continue our adventure with setting the stage.
Look at all these people. What do they need in their lives? Some excitement. A little magic.
And you think you can deliver that?
Magic.
Thespis, are you acting in another play?
Cassandra! Aristophanes' friend, and my friend too. I'd be nowhere without your support.
I suppose if I hadn't carried you out, you might still be in that tavern.
On the floor!
Thespis had this brilliant idea to put on a play in this town. He's got a reputation as a great actor, so I thought, this could be a huge success. I'm beginning to think I thought wrong.
No, everything is under control. You keep an eye on the ticket sales, my darling Rodanthe, and my friend Cassandra will take care of everything else.
I promise you, I know nothing about theater.
Don't be so modest. You'll be known as the hero who made Leonidas and his 300 Spartans the play of the century.
The play is about King Leonidas. You know, my family...
Your family can come, of course. I'm sure they'll be proud to see you. Just help me tell that glorious hero's tale.
I'll help Thespis put on the play. The story of Leonidas must have its due.
Very well, then. I expect you to deliver.
So what do you need done?
Bring wine. Not for me, for our audience.
So you think the audience won't listen to the tale of Leonidas unless they're drunk?
They won't be drunk, just appreciative.
Where are you keeping the wine?
Well, I had wine, but then the local military commander commandeered... Hey, I should put that in the script. The Persian commander commandeered the, casks. That's it.
Then I'll have to recommandeer it myself. Where is this commander?
He kept the expensive wine and left the rest for his soldiers. An ordinary audience might be content with the cheaper drink.
If we serve the best wine, we could get a more sophisticated audience. It might be harder to get to, but worth it.
You speak my language. Better wine could mean a more generous crowd.
Where are the two places the wine is being stored?
Most of it is in the stable of Ares, but the good stuff, that's in the Miurgi fort.
I'll take care of everything.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our Assassin's Creed Odyssey Let's Play. We continue our adventure with Every Man's Drink. Alrighty here, let's call up our trusty companion, that way at least we kind of have an idea of what we might be walking ourselves into. It does look like we do have one guard so far. Looks like a few more kind of sitting down on the job, obviously quite a bit going on over on that particular side of the compound. However, it does look to be a little bit thinner if we were to maybe scale up the wall in this general area. Let's see if we can't dismount from our companion here and see if we can't tiptoe all the way over to the other side. I really don't think it's necessary to walk right in the front door, if you will, and I think we might be able to see more success by just simply scaling up the wall. Now, we do need to be a little bit careful of that gentleman all the way over there. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing. Could be really scary, obviously, if he gets to be a little too suspicious of our movement. But at the moment, we need to do a little bit of exploring around the area. Don't really think that's what we're looking for. Obviously, got to make sure we're looking high, making sure we're looking low. But as of the moment, I'm still looking around just a bit. I haven't quite found what we're looking for. Now, I'm curious to see if maybe it's not in this area. Wonder if maybe it's a little further away potentially, but I don't know. I mean, I felt like it kind of drew us over into this general area, so I mean, I would think it's going to be somewhere over in the stables, but there also is another building all the way over in there, so that brings up the question of, is it closer than we think, or maybe it's further away?
That's the wine Thespis wanted me to bring for the audience. It doesn't smell great, but it should be reasonable.
Now, it does look like we actually need to transport this out of this area. Now, unfortunately, in all of our having a swell good old time, it does look like we may have attracted a little attention from somebody that might be a little bit more attentive than his companions. Now, I'm curious to see if this guy's going to come over here, because if he does, as he goes left, I'm going to go right, and then I think we'll be able to kind of leave pretty easily. But as of the moment, he's really fascinated with that body, which is not great, considering that I would love to scale up that wall over there and pretty much leave the same way we came in. Now, of course, I'm curious to see if we're actually going to be able to scale the wall with this in our hand. Unfortunately, that does not appear to be the case. So, I guess we're just going to kind of say YOLO and sprint out the front door. I mean, the mission doesn't really tell us that we have to be all sneaky beaky like, so if I can just basically run right out the door, I think that's kind of the route I think I'm going to take. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to take our companion. Obviously, this basket of wine is way too heavy for our horse. So unfortunately, that means that we have to basically run all the way over here, deliver the package, and I think we'll be successful before too long, but I was kind of hoping to take our companion. I don't know about you guys, but my feet already are hurting.
I found your wine.
Wonderful! Our guests will be in a fantastic mood before the play even starts.
I sampled the wine. It's not vinegar, at least. Maybe I can offer some discounted tickets in the poorer parts of town.
So, when will I be able to see this play?
Well, there's a little complication with the cast. Finding them, I mean.
You've lost your actors?
None of them showed up at the last rehearsal. And the time before that, they seemed terribly discouraged. Someone might have been too harsh with them.
No one will get paid if they don't come back.
Exactly. There's 3 of them in all. They're playing Ephialtes, Xerxes, and the Ennikis. I can give you an idea of where they might be.
So, who's playing Leonidas?
I am, of course. I trust no one but myself to carry the starring role.
So, Xerxes, king of the Persians, is in your play?
Yes, and I found a tremendous actor to play him. He plays marvelous villains. He did mention that the Despontian ruins were inspiring him.
The Ennikis. That was Leonidas' favorite lieutenant.
Yes, and played by a charming young fellow. A bit of a nervous type, though. I was surprised when he told me he was going gambling in the Great Square here in Elise.
So the traitor Ephialtes is missing. What a surprise.
Usually, my good friend Tros is dedicated to his craft. But the last time we spoke, he seemed touched by a certain religious fervor. He said he would pray at the spring of Piera.
I hope the actors turn up.
When you find our actors, send them back to me. And do your best to encourage them. Our performance will be terrible if the actors' hearts aren't in it.
And that means no one will pay us. Got it.